Is Slovenia conditioning our entry into Council of Europe with what some other countries are saying, that we have to form an association of municipalities, Serb municipalities, before we enter? Is Slovenia the same? Today I want to discuss Slovenia's position on Kosovo's membership into Council of Europe, because Kosovo is going through this.
Yes.
What is your position?
My position and position of my country was always clear. We are supporting Kosovo all the way through to all the Euro-Atlantic organizations. I know that there are ups and downs, in all Western Balkan countries. I do hope that the leadership in Kosovo and in other countries in Western Balkans are aware that they have to fulfill the conditions. Every single country which was entering either European Union, NATO or Council of Europe, we had to fulfill conditions. It's not always easy, but regarding Council of Europe, my heart is really, really close to this organization. You have to understand me. I'm a firm believer in the rule of law and human rights, and I think that the Council of Europe is the organization which doesn't serve politics but people, especially, the European Court on Human Rights. I was actually quite sad to hear that Kosovo is the only European countries without access to the European Court on Human Rights, but Belarus and Russia. Of course, Russia went out and Belarus will not fulfill the conditions because they still have a death penalty. So I do think that Kosovo citizens, Serbs, Albanians, and all other nationalities deserve to be part of Council of Europe. This is good for the rule of law in the country, and the final frontier to fight for human rights is always Strasbourg, always.
Is Slovenia conditioning our entry into Council of Europe with what some other countries are saying, that we have to form an association of municipalities, Serb municipalities, before we enter? Is Slovenia the same?
I'm not going to discuss, the conditions. You know what you have to do, and you're asking a lawyer whether to fulfill the signed agreement. So this is what I have to say. Pacta sunt servanda. This is something that all the lawyers cannot, beat about the bush. That's the fact. And I would just like to say that I do hope that the leadership in your country and in Serbia will gain enough wisdom and power and energy to solve the puzzles. The situation we are currently right now in is showing me that there is a lack of trust. When you do have a lack of trust, it's hard to progress. And yesterday at the conference, at Women, Peace and Security conference, we heard some interesting information that whenever you have ladies in the team to negotiate, the results are faster. So I would encourage Kosovo women and Serbian women to start working on what is best for the future of both countries.